Well, hello everybody. Here's a quick little update. I'm actually working up on another little project here, which is actually for my father because he wanted to get this here repaired. And it's a flat screen TV from Emerson. It's the LM260EM2, which is a LCD screen with TV tuner capture in it. Problem with this one here was a simple problem with the volume control mechanism that's underneath that was tending to give some problems in regards to volume control. So this is actually the PCB that's underneath, that's actually supposed to be for here, that needed some cleaning. So I had to quickly find out where I can actually pick up some cleaner for it. And what was actually wrong with it, it was just every so often it would actually just it would actually bring the volume down on this. So I did actually pick up some cleaner, which I actually did have to buy, which is this guy here. And read the instruction on these things. It's very important because these things are, some of these cleaners are highly corrosive, and this one here luckily is for electronic parts and components, especially dealing with cleaning them. And I actually did that. It took me less than, I would say, about 5 minutes to spray these little guys here, these 5 here, including the one on-off button over there to get cleaned. And we're in the midst of putting it actually back together, which should be very easy. It's going to be just taking some few components off here, a few brackets off inside here. So let's take a quick look inside. And if you've never seen what it looks like on the inside of a TV, this is a good time to take a look. And anybody can do this if you have a little knowledge of electronics. This is not really too hard to do if it's just a basic cleaning with some cleaner. And it's not the usual typical cleaner like Windex to clean these ones, to clean the contacts here. It's something that you have to go to a specialty electronics store to do, or to get the cleaner itself in order to do it. But definitely read the instructions on it. It'll tell you what it can and can't do. And let's go inside and take a look to see where we're going to have to put this back. Okay? See, this is where we are now. I've already taken the cover off here. Taken the 2 screws that are here and here off. So the only thing that's left is to place the circuit board back into here and place the cable to go back into there. So that should be the only thing that needs to be done in regards to this. And should take no longer, where did I put it? Here we are. Should be no more difficult to put that in. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay. Goes this way. I thought it went the other way. It goes this way. Pink. And we'll place that in and we'll tidy it up as we go in. So, okay, here we go. This is actually placed in firmly. This here is a little bit, I didn't want to strip the screw or screw head here. So this here is slightly angled up, but it's firmly in place. So this should be no problem in putting that back, this is easily done. So that's putting back there. Now here's the fun part, which is just basically putting this back together. And basically that's about it. So let's get this here screwed back in the way it was, and then put it back together and test it out. So let's go for it. Okay, just before I actually close up, I just wanted to show you here the 4 screws that originally tied this bracket down, and it braces just behind this circuit board here, but it doesn't actually touch because it's on 2 different poles to tie it down. But see, this is also a smart idea that some of these companies do. This happens to be an Emerson product, actually made from another company by Hawaii, not Hawaii the state, but another company that actually makes it, but it puts the Emerson name on it. This is the actual bracket for the feet. So now I've just placed in here the cable, the power cable here, to make sure it's properly there, and then we're putting now, last but not least, the black cover. And I won't bore you with putting the screws in on that. I'll get up to a point where we'll get it ready to do an actual test run on this and go from there. Okay, here we go. Finally got it up, plugged in. Power is already on. Okay, green light. Okay, we got video. Sorry about the... There you go. Component, HDMI, 1, 2, 3. Let's see for the volume control. Yay! That one's not working so well. Yay, it works on all. Okay, so that's how you repair it. Sorry about the mess over there. That's part of my other stuff. That's other stuff that I use. But that's how you fix an Emerson TV. Again, this is the LM260EM2. Guys, have a great day.